Hello! So it's been a while since I uploaded a Dead by Daylight gameplay video, and I thought this game was pretty interesting, so I decided to upload this one. This was my first game of the day that I was playing, and I thought I did pretty good for it being the first day. No warming up on different games or anything. I've been playing Dead by Daylight kind of on and off, so I get kind of rusty, and then especially with like the rank reset and everything, going up against some killers will be like really good, and then some will be really bad. But yeah, so I'll just kind of talk through some of the stuff I was thinking. So at this point, I was like, okay, trying to figure out who the killer was. I heard the like kind of lightning gunpowder sound from the what's his name, like Death Strider's gun thing, so I knew it was him. At first I kind of thought it might have been the doctor, because it kind of sounds like his shock ability, but I was like, oh no, it's the other guy. I don't go up against him too often, and I'm honestly really bad at trying to dodge his like long range attack, so my main thing was to try to stay away from him this game. But he actually didn't use his long range attack ability too often. He was just doing his close range melee attack. So as you can see, someone has the perk to where we can see the killer and our allies while the other person's on the hook. At this point, I had actually started kind of like somewhat lagging. That's why I was kind of like popping out when I was trying to crouch, and then I ran into that obstacle. But yeah, so then he begins chasing me, which luckily gives my teammates time to go for the unhook. And like I said, I was like, I don't know what was going on. I guess maybe like the connection or something, but I was somewhat lagging, and it was like hard for me to run. But somehow I was able to like loop him around this building, and I get stuck again on this little ledge part. Yeah, I'm still not used to all of the like the map, um, all of the maps have been like upgraded and stuff. So some of them might get kind of confused on what things are. But yeah, so I was able to escape him. I think he just gave up on me because he realized, like, there was two other people nearby that he could go chase. I don't know. But yeah, so I basically, like, am mostly just saving my teammates this game. Um, I did, I think I got, like, one gen done at the very beginning by myself, and then most of the game I was just running around unhooking people and healing them, and, just kind of like helping out on the gens a little bit, but not really completing too many. But yeah, so I unhooked that guy. He's on his death hook though. I was gonna heal him, but I saw her running towards me, so I was like, I'll heal her, because I have borrowed time anyways for the other guy, so I felt like he would be pretty good by himself for a little bit. Yeah, so I heal her up, and then there's two gens over in this direction that I've been steadily working on, so I went over there. So yeah, this is towards the middle of the game. This gen was halfway done, so I was like, I'll help this guy with it. Let's see, the person getting hooked is the Bill, and this was his death hook as well, so I was like, I need to go and hook him because I have borrowed time, and then also because I saw our other teammate running over here, so I was like, okay, she can be healed up and they can finish that gen while I go and hook him. Like I said, I was trying to be really careful to stay out of line of sight so that I wouldn't get hit by the long range attack. And normally I would have healed the Bill there, but I was like, it'd be best for us to split up and then regroup. And I did try to regroup with him, but I couldn't find him later on. So yeah, as you can see, the Bill is still injured because I wasn't able to meet up with him again and heal him. The Steve got hooked on his death hook. So I was running up here to go heal the Bill, and then we could finish this gen while the other girl is getting chased. But yeah, I tried to like crouch by him to be like, hey, I can heal you, but he just wanted to finish the gen, which is understandable because it's our last gen. But also, like, everyone's on their death hook except for me. I hadn't been hooked once. I actually didn't even notice that until right now, watching this back, that I didn't get hooked once. I thought I did at least one time. But yeah, I was, Claudette powers, you can hide pretty well, but also he was kind of really focusing all the other people over me more, I feel like, because I was the obsession, so I guess he wanted to save me for last. But yeah, so the Bill gets downed. He's on his death hook, like I said. I go to save her. I heal her. Yeah, it was weird. I couldn't heal her right there. I guess, like, I don't know, maybe I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe she's having the internet connection issues, which was, like, affecting me at the beginning of the game. I don't know. But yeah, so the Bill died. So it's just me and the Feng Ming left. She's working on that gen, I think, right there. So I wasn't gonna go and work on it with her and heal her, because I wanted to keep us split up so that it, you know, at least divert his attention. I knew this gen up here was pretty close to being done. So, I went up here. And also because it's an easier way for me to see when he's approaching before he can see me. But yeah, he went to go after the Feng Ming because, like, you know, she was injured, so obviously he could hear her. I don't think she had Iron Will, or if she did, it wasn't, like, a purple one like I have. So yeah, she's gonna be hooked, and unfortunately she got hooked in the basement, and so at this point I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely gonna be able to finish the gen before he can make it to me, but the question is, will I be able to go unhook her safely, or should I just go ahead and head to an exit gate? So when I popped the gen, I saw where the exit gate was over there, and I heard him coming this direction, and I was like, you know what, I have borrowed time. I'm just gonna go ahead and go and try to get the save, because I haven't been hooked once yet, so... yeah, which I saw him going over that direction, but like I said, I was like, I have borrowed time, so I feel like I'd be able to safely unhook her, and fortunately she has adrenaline or something, so she was able to be immediately healed when I unhooked her. This part we kind of messed each other up. I didn't know that that pallet over there had already been thrown down, but I ran away. I was trying to go see if I could find the other door, but I didn't see it. I didn't know if it was like on this far right side, but I always forget that this map, one gate is always by like the little circus tent area, so I kind of took the long way looping around. Looking at hindsight, probably if I cut through the main building I would have been able to get over here faster and started opening the gate sooner, because then right at this point, as I'm approaching the gate, then we meet up, and you know, she's leading him directly over here. I don't think intentionally, but you know, so he was chasing her, and then he sees me going for the gate, so I run away. And then at this point my thought process is, okay, so she's injured, the gate's right here, I'm going to try to lead him away from the gate so she can try to open it, but he just circles back to her, so I'm like, okay, well, I know where the other gate is, so I'll just go over to that one. Yeah, that's why I was looking around to make sure I was going in the right direction. I was like, oh yeah, the other gate's over here. And then I realized that the gates are kind of like linearly like parallel to each other along the same wall a little bit, and then I don't know how she got over here before I did, but she did. So I was like, well, I might as well heal up so that I can try to take a hit for her if I need to while she's opening the gate. Unfortunately, of course, self-care takes a long time to heal. I should have brought a med kit in hindsight instead of the toolbox. I usually do, but like I usually do bring a med kit over a toolbox. Yeah, so she gets the gate open, and then I'm debating, should I like run behind, and then at this point I was like, well, should I escape or not? But unfortunately he sees me. I didn't think he was gonna immediately run out to look for me. I thought he was gonna pick her up. So at this point, in my opinion, I think he should have picked me up first. Like I said, I guess he was trying to save me for last because I'm the obsession, and or he wanted to just like get her hooked because she's on her death hook, so you know, automatic kill. But yeah, at this point I was like, well, I mean, I might as well climb out, or try to crawl out, because she's dead on hook. And luckily for me, since he hooked her at the nearest hook from the exit, I knew that, well, at this point I was like, well, was he gonna let me crawl out or not? But once he picked me up, I knew I would probably have enough time to wiggle free, since he already hooked her on the nearest hook, and so that hook would be unavailable. So, you know, I was wiggling, I don't know, I usually mess up because, the joystick, I try to go in a circular pattern, but sometimes I go, like, from left to right, and sometimes I, like, mix it up. But yeah, luckily I was able to wiggle free So I'm running, and of course I'm like, okay, well, I'll jump over this, so there's kind of like a barrier in the way, and try to like run in a zigzag pattern as much as I can. And I almost made it, but unfortunately he catches up, and I almost was able to crawl out as well, so that was really unlucky. But yeah, so then I was like, okay, well, let's try this again. And I actually think I was able to wiggle free, or not wiggle free, but my wiggle progress, I think I was able to do it a little bit better this time. I feel like I wiggled faster, but I don't know where he was walking to, but I was able to wiggle free a second time. And here I go running again. And yeah, I feel like he gave up at that point because he didn't even like try to shoot at me or anything, and I was able to escape. So yeah, I was literally, my hands were shaking the second time I wiggled free, and like at this end screen, I looked at my hands and they were still shaking. Like I was so, like my adrenaline was pumping from trying to wiggle free twice and run away. But yeah, so I thought it was a pretty good game. I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment down below and like the video if you want to see more Dead by Daylight gameplay, and let me know if you like this kind of commentary style video. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the video.